the midst of all this conflict, how can two different sides find some common ground? Well, NBC 26's Ben Boken took that question to the experts and brings back some answers that really we all can use from time to time.
There could have been some communication things that we did better.
An admission from an employer and a reported conflict with an employee. It's about as high-profile a case as they come. But John Claypool has made a career out of solving disputes.
In my opinion, both sides have to want to reach a resolution or reach an agreement.
Claypool is a local mediator who helps conflicting parties reach agreements. So how do two disagreeing groups find common ground?
It's no different than in a personal relationship. The parties need to be able to communicate because each side has to be able to understand where the other side's coming from.
The Appleton-based lawyer says mending fences requires honesty on both ends.
It requires you to also appreciate your weaknesses and the other side's strengths, because without that, it's going to be really tough for the parties to reach an agreement.
And Packers GM Brian Gutekunst admitted to one weakness he believes might have ruffled Aaron Rodgers' feathers.
Certainly, it's something you think about. I certainly look back to last year's draft and just kind of maybe some of the communication issues we could have done better. There's no doubt about it.
That's the type of confession Claypool says might move things forward in an argument.
There's nothing wrong with a little humility, and there's nothing wrong with admitting when you may have done something wrong.
And as Rodgers and the Packers reportedly feud, Claypool says a third party is always a smart move to make peace.
There's nothing more effective than two parties sitting down in the same room and hashing it out. As long as you have a good mediator there who's kind of controlling the dialogue a little bit to keep everybody reined in.
In Green Bay, Ben Boken, NBC 26.